Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know that I can do that again.
a lot of steps. Thanks.
You're on.
All right, I think we're finally ready to get started. We were just kind of held up by getting the live stream up and running. So we're up and streaming now. So first of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to the OpenRack project workshop. So we only have a little over an hour today. Go through some material. Most of the material yesterday was related to the contribution from Facebook. Quite a few announcements, quite a bit of detail yesterday. So emails on Mechanical Engineer Facebook for OpenRack project.
Data architectural fidelity investments.
Start off with we have on our agenda today. So to begin with, I'm going to go through a very brief kind of concept behind OpenRack, what's the way it does compared to like an EIA solution. We have Danny Call presentation on OpenRack 2, as well as Simmons from Schneider Electric. After that, we can put all the time we have for today. So, OpenRack project is set up kind of similar to this. So we've got an OpenRack standard out on right now. It's currently at version 1.1, and it defines the intermateability right between IT gear and OpenRack. So it has a process that defines what as far as what is the size of inside of the rack. So there's no information here on how deep the are on all those things. Where the bolting locations are between the rack and the specified. So that gives it a lot of freedom to the community to go off and develop OpenRack solutions for whatever your can be. There's not solution that's already out there off of the OCP website. Everyone develop something that you're going to need. So right now we've got 3 contributions to the rack, three big ones right now. So the rack standard basically provides a backbone for the 3 different specifications. For example, the first one is Facebook rack V1. I've been out there several years now. So that client almost OpenRack. So OpenRack specification is the Facebook specific implementation of but that's the version of OpenRack based on the computer that we deliver it to our data center. So if you like it, welcome to that on our website. Included with that, the frame, there's also the PowerShell and the user. There's also the Fidelity Bridge specification that Fidelity provided earlier this year, which provides a method for both EIA for open. So we'll be learning a lot more about that tomorrow. The presentations we have set up tomorrow. So if you're interested in learning more about that particular implementation, definitely come back to see tomorrow's workshop. And so including that is both the frame and the PowerShell. Then much more basic interaction. So those were submitted last. So it includes not only the frame, PowerShell used, but it also includes W. It's a subject that allows you to take 3 IT nodes and interconnect all 3 of those IT nodes to a single bus bar. We only have bus center. One had 3 different sets of bus. So this is OpenRack. So you're looking at that is the process. I have so OpenRack kind of broke 3 big chunks. So the back part is all the powers. So there's 1, 2, or 1 or 2 bus bar. Back. So the idea here basically alignment into the bus bar front. So the primary driver of the bus bar was the kind of traditional EIA format was really about flexibility and durability. So in an EIA track, you can use the main plug that you here. When it comes to secure it, you have the technician that you need to remove that equipment. Has to power the system down, back, disconnect gear, power, run around back, front of the rack, move the gear on. So OpenRack layout is slide up one the bus bar power here. So it's much more quick for technicians that are working on it. Also prevents technicians from having to go to the hot aisle. Data center very high double. It's wasn't going into the hot aisle. So basically focus on preventing technicians from having to missing efficiency of technicians. Quite a few nodes. So in the front of the room, you get kind of the access zone, right? So an example of the OpenRack, but basically the cables for the IT are all run along. So what this does, it makes it very expensive for the technician. Right? Again, it's all of the sitting on the front end here, place gathering tables and service. The primary reason is the network interface are all on the back of the additional IA. So in the middle, IT is on where all the goodies live between that. the width of the isotone is wider OpenRack, 550 meters versus 450 for EIA. The extra width allows for, again, so you put right here in the same footprint. The width of OpenRack is still the same as the traditional EIA width, so normally it's around 600 millimeters from the outside of the frame to the outside of the frame. But let's take up a bit more room on the data center floor. Budget money in there. So what I get a line by number. So originally drove that was in a traditional EIA solution, half-width. So you can fit two half-width parts, and I can find it that motherboard approximately 5 parts in width. OpenRack 513 that allows 3 nodes to 50% more, much more across the width of OpenRack. So that was kind of the driver of the 538, while still maintaining the same footprint on the also, the OpenRack wider, quite smaller. The EIA are 44, 5 millimeters tall. So the height of this, and extra height width in the rack. It allows you to still install EIA into the rack. You have a particular component that isn't available in the OpenRack form factor. Build adapter, build the existing infrastructure. You can see kind of an example of them up here, where it's all set up for when you switch, put those adapters on and slide into OpenRack, whatever you already with. Also helps a lot with flexibility standpoint. Efficiency as well, and put a little bit more information, get more area, so that you can get I/O on the front, cool it better. So this is worked out pretty well in developing. You've got all the connectors on the base, and you've got devices on one U pack, one O. So that's kind of a brief overview of why OpenRack is part of it. Yeah. So I guess I think real quick before I step down. So next will be control.
Good afternoon. As Steve said, you get retail, you're in base UK. I want to give you look at 3 areas. We can do this time now, 3-4 years. We did B1.0 with industrial compliance, Well, we did 3 or 4 years now. I've presented some of this over the last 3 or 4 years as well, ongoing, and developed it as we've gone through. So some of that in V2, the changes are maybe V1 and V2 or 0 or 1. And also, usually we'll bring a small software or hardware maintained in terms of through the supply chain. So software, I guess, in terms of logistics, the supply chain, inventory, and so on. So how do we ensure that we're developing a piece of hardware that's robust enough to when we launch the product is good for the work. And lastly, a bit of testing. It's really enough testing where we've gone from V2. Some of you guys back end ready, but there's putting a number of new faces here in my model. So if it's on V2 or 1.1 for us anyway is we're through EVT and DVT at the moment, and we're into production validation testing and ongoing changes. We're shipping some V2 units at the moment. Evaluate the next March and include up. We'll go through in a second what the latest ones are. We expect to transition away in one to back end of this year. Let us see. Down at a certain height, etc. One of the keys on the rack, well, you mentioned earlier, the height's grown slightly on V2 versus V1, it's come up a little bit. The loading increase gone to 1400 kg or so just 21. That's that. Probably what it took 2 powers on this one versus 3 powers on V1. The one buzz bar system then through the back, whereas on a V1, the buzz bars modular PIA data are available. So PIA rack one node and the IT we want so wherever it's going to do in full new configurations. The latest updates of the version you might have seen upstairs coming in the next, I guess, few weeks. Those are broken buzz all the way through the hot oil bath. The one you there, the buzz is somewhere down here. Up to 90 loud. So that's quite a change for us. Buzz bar accommodate which is same adapted version by the way. You see the attachments there. And then oil battle, if you put it and split it up on the end, so when it goes to the data center, it's going on. But that oil battle. So, although it connects to the data center to basically show you the file on the rack. So within Sweden, I guess, for the US, the Sweden file.
Back to the design data centers have a elevated for the hot output. So the racks shorter than that. That way we have flexibility on whatever rack. Now we've standardized on 87. So when it arrives at the factory, with it, once it arrives, technicians take it off the front, pop it on the back, the weights, slide it in. It's done.
And the buzzbar assembly on the V2 rack is, as I said earlier, it's 2 power zones, but it can be joined. So as, I guess, moves into a lower power consumption, there's a small joining piece in the middle, which is a single power zone all the way through. That's file, a lower power, which is what power zone would be. The design for manufacture, Frank was talking about this morning a little bit on hardware. Ensuring that design for manufacture. And one thing you can put probably practice in terms of design. You know, this particular one, we took a lot of lessons learned from V1, it's a new product technology market, and also from our first shipments as well, and carried out FMU analysis on the product. These are just examples of ages on. We're looking, on this particular one, we were looking at frame components in red because that was a highlighted risk, and on this particular we found that during the sheet metal, during the fabrication of the product, there were certain torn static clashes we had during it, or we would have had during it as part of the design. So we've added certain dimensions, added Crisco or analysis on it to ensure that we minimise that risk. And we ensure, well, two things really: no risk with the production or risk with the production. It ensures our manufacturing efficiency is much higher. Cost is reduced because of that, and it really minimises risk and I guess delivery issues, quality issues onto the end customer. I'll share this on. I'll upload all of this onto the website maybe in the coming weeks. So there's a lot more detail than what's shown there. But a lot of this will be common across because it's open compliant, OpenRack compliant, compliant. A lot of it will be fairly common. And there's some more examples here. Switchgear, EIA standards. You know, we found that we had potential faults with support brackets being misaligned, so we had to add in some new tolerance across it. We had to add in validation across it with tolerance stacks here and put in some specs in there. So just an example of design that it's not all about the software side as well. The hardware is a real physical equipment. It needs a lot of analysis up front before we do basically what's in metal. So some testing updates. Some of you have seen a lot of it. I've adjusted it a few times probably. But testing 1,400 kgs now, or 3,100 pounds. Previously it was 1,250 on V1. That's fully dynamic for deployment. Testing, we do a lot of drop testing, rotational edge drop testing, order testing, and then testing, followed by vibration testing. So it's tested, and that's tested by us at Rittal, and it's replicated by the real time. There's an example bracket being tested for you, so loaded brakes. You know, we basically put the accelerometers to it, so we're looking at levels of acceleration, just to figure out where potential failures are, and also compare with solutions as well. So, the more tamping we've got, the less G values usually, and then less stress. So we do a lot of the job testing. We do a lot of rotational flat testing, and for us, a lot of it industry standard, also based on with some of the other OEMs, such as HP over the years, who are pretty expert at this type of CTO environment, which are the products. And transport testing, mounting data recorders into racks and cabinets and shipping them around the world, logging information, really good feedback for what's really happening in that whole solution. That was root testing, and then we did simulation done on V2 rack. This is what it is. It's G63 for any levels that are familiar with it, and now I have and done 410 to. And what we did, loaded this rack up, simulated it on finite element analysis over the last, and we've developed this for many years of competence, but on this particular one, we loaded it up to racks. And we've done different types of racks. We've done a single rack with no shear plates. I'll show you some examples. A single rack with some shear plates in, and we bade them together. Various configurations. I won't go through them all. I'll go through just one or two quick examples. So, a single rack, what we're looking for those who are, most people here, I guess, are, is we're looking at the top left one. We're looking from point of view, how low is trying to get it away from the low level floor price. I get as high as we possibly can. Whether the couple of fuel plates do it, allow us to but then that a little bit higher. Otherwise, allowed it a level of confidence that we knew we actually ran the test on the vibe test, which an earthquake event, that little with resonance. Playing three together is an option, and ultimately we got 5.2 hertz, three together simulated. We wouldn't still need to run these fairly relative risk of it happening in the location of Sweden, probably rare. But we were put on that sort of level testing. Right. What we got from there is we were looking at, once we got to the point at which we were happy with, we actually ran the test. We put an input into FEA, put in resonance for our spectrum, 30-second input, which is what Zone or Zone 2 already, the never test run at 30-second input. And then we're looking, as you see there, we're looking for what the maximum deflection is. Now this one here was 26 millimeters that occurred theoretically 9 seconds into the test. Now, those of you with NEVs past 5 millimeters, 3 inches of movement. And we were estimating 26 millimeters, so an inch of movement roughly. So we were fairly confident we had a really good error, margin of error there. We didn't then look at it. We were fairly confident at that. We had a margin. But from that time, all the stresses are the highest at that point at 9 seconds and a displacement of 26 millimeters. That allowed us to figure out where to start that. If those stresses are on the material. And at that, we could work with it. And at that, we put one plane through it. We ended up stresses look like planes. One back and forth, sorry. And we found that stresses were very low when much above. But from a mechanical point of view, we were fairly comfortable with it. I will upload and say tweaks on this a whole lot of parts going to two of them, different sorts of racing, analysis, but because we are that's all the testing we do, and we've done. Very confident we put a lot of the one racks for well, very confident with them. Done very well so far. V2 we've got some £3,100. I guess package brain. So we've done a lot of testing, very comfortable with it. I guess in summary, for us, V1 continues through 2050 at the moment, let's say 1.0. We're just in the middle of 1.1, which is Facebook version 2. We're in the production validation testing phase. We are shifting more value into not only Facebook, but some products you see in the hall upstairs through some of the integrators of Polygon. It does have a high weight capacity, 1450 kilos actually, 3080. All the updates you just and it is very modular. Our buzz bars can be removed, and some know already. Other buzz bars. Mounting adapters can be added at any height. So 1U, we have 2U ones as well actually, that can be mounted at layout. Let's go on T-shells all the way up. We're very rushed through that, but I know we've got time, but that's a very brief overview. Any questions? Okay.
So I'm the product manager within Schneider Electric, focusing on racks. We attended a year ago. We saw what was going on. Wanted to get involved. So our Europe tried anyone OpenRacks, which we did, and then really get involved in see if we could offer anything. So one here is going to be a future contribution, hopefully. And we'll give you some of the reasons around why we've done. So we sat down and said, you know, how can we contribute? What can we offer as Schneider Electric? Went back to OCP, and actually, before we heard story about it quite nicely into the whole supply chain piece and making it available massive. So we focused right here, this, which we cut at the end about people at the lowest cost and widest distribution. So we're focused on that area. And so we're looking at lowest cost design and widest distribution. Like T-Racks. You can buy a T-Rack pretty much anywhere in the world. Won't have a issue, and there's a lot of there. So we looked at this. We first decided design the exactly what used for. So obviously the V2 has been designed with primarily in mind. So wanted to look at how to bring OCP potentially into the enterprise space or to the SMB space. Now the majority of that will be done by server storage switching to make that those environments. But we also see in the traditional IT market a difference between what a hyper custom rack versus the enterprise SMB space. So we look at that. We help in rack side bringing that to everybody. Well, also, you know, is not the territory. It's obviously right now there's a high focus in America. Users in APK, users in EMEA. So that is well important for us globally, regardless of your application. And also, the people we picked up on being here last year through business those areas. Saying, okay, you guys are working with racks now with OCP. What if I buy one? And they would ask that they're probably putting a single rack. So if there's a test environment, you can't buy racks, or buy one rack, the equipment, the benefit, the OCP, from a CapEx and OpEx, then that goes past point. So we receive feedback. It's tough to get those ones and twos of these racks. It's tough to get in certain locations. So we put back and say either option here. That's the area to focus on. So we want to optimize design to address those challenges. So we look at the see it was defined with scale environments. Now, used in multiple environments. It was designed with those defined and other points. So if you look at the typical use case, use example of Facebook, the way that it's deploying is different how an enterprise is deployed, how an FB customer is deployed. but you know, it's perfect for what it is. Then we look right in the space, which as Schneider indeed as you know, down what in the industry climbing racks. We've all come through the SMBs and the enterprise at the scale of this. You know, you can this. So it was a different environment. And we look at all of the at customers, and we see customers creating 1,000 and have long. It's very hard. The needs also can do that, but really, especially when you know, within a integrated offsite, people ask those what's. So we took that as well, and we really addressed our talent is told about customers. Now, like add another yes, all of that one. So for us to plan, trying to do that and build, test environment, OpenRack, so if your average enterprise employers on application, that makes or co-location. That's like co-locators. They don't deploy 1,000 racks at a time. They just on based on the sign contract. They deploy that many racks. So all of these things last does how we do it. As I said, how many people are doing that? It does happen. And there are solutions for that that you can run into absolutely does that. So we want to try to enable enterprise to reap benefits, CapEx and OpEx of it. You know, the solution provider great job of that as well on the equipment side. We want to well. Now, if you're familiar with the a lot of the world are in China. Now there are very notable exceptions today as well, but a lot of the companies who manufacture in China around the world. So if employing an area of the world, the problem, it's a good problem. But if you're employing in America, yeah, it reaches Africa or America, really, you open up to the world. So when you look at, I mean, this is an example of that tranche shipping costs pretty heavy to there as well. So somebody can pay for that. It goes cost of the product, and that's probably why customers seem to have some instance from some area of might want to use an OpenRack done with America. Now, that is a shipping container, and this is one of our central. So that is there. We can fit about 40 of those into one shipping container, and that to us is a problem. That's not very that. And a lot of vendors do that. There is 3 racks unassembly. So with that, we get about 80 to 90. We're trying to optimize that to 100 racks into the same container footprint in the unassembled format. So for your man between China, Thailand, wherever the manufacturers takes place in a local region, they have to around the world. Same is for that's just volume. That is for in smaller volume. So you know, ones and twos would be great. East Coast, the center, West, EMEA, Africa, South America. Using warehouse, warehousing people, they like to optimize their value space. So if you find a big box there, you're not particularly happy about it, whereas you have 3 in the same volume and not accepting. And so what means you can get one of these racks available anywhere in the world by your via the local assembly. Then on enable manufacturing to happen in low-cost regions. That's ship it when you want it. You can get shipping container and jam it full of these unassembled racks. Which brings us to, maybe we developed an assembled OpenRack to the V2 spec. Originally, planned using the weight level. Like I said, you see too many people going for 1,400 kilos. We said then try to that's what. Now, if you assemble a rack, logical ways, but right. So we looked at both options. We have some comment or one way or another. So we have we looked at the way I have a little more detail on perhaps sections run down the detail to keep it fairly light. For the front and back version, we've got a point for the frame here, and then the same in the rear. Then you have the shell. So my second in front of that would mean the assembly takes place in the local regions, which is the higher cost area of the higher cost in the equation. So the higher that's the left section, the side, the structural, and all those green as well. So there's much more factory done in the local region. Now that does bring one problem in that's a big piece. So there are some OSHA regulation requirements. So there's a downside there. The address. This. Obviously, on the other side, it's much easier. Now, front to back method, just like the nature of lesson done manufacturing with a long assembly front. So that stocking in the warehouse, somebody really wants it quick, and I think of Cola, if I'm with Cola, a customer find out today. And again, our warehouse guys don't want to stock big boxes of there. They build. I'm looking at that thing, right? They build them, and of course, done. You can remove a lot of that assembling time from the manufacturing page. Then bonus sort of box. I guess this is obvious on that side and red on this side, but when we did cost analysis of this, the left presented our cost, which, as I said, that was one of the goals for what we're doing. We wanted to keep the cost low, be available for everyone. Never want to crack a cost factor in decision deploying this. It really should be, but where in the rack region, we always ask us about price. The rack of 1,000, the equipment costs $500,000. They still want to. So we consider this, and we made our. Now we're still testing on through our initial FEA testing, and last we were probably for a lot of loading, and probably accepted that and address a lot of enterprises. Now, our initial result by accident, we're at looking on we kind of 1,400 kilos that V2 was anyway. Good for it just happened, and it's primarily the result of the design and whether it's the structure itself. So, looks like we might have those. The rest of the they exactly the same. There's no confidence on the design this way. As long as the rest of the testing does about 1,400 kilos is there. If it doesn't, we don't expect it to file. We still think it's very, very acceptable for enterprise. is, you know, if we come back and the next one, if we do a thinking session there, then really with test, really test, size, but about, and then you also as well. So there's tests we have to go through. It's on our program. We're going to follow through on those tests and hopefully get a chance to results. So in summary, we shot for the principles. We wanted to unlock the widest distribution. We went through a process to get there. Then I bet the plan where the rack position this room had gone very wrong. So the arrogant on that way, I assume it would come through that door and it would be there. But still, it did. So, you know, we have one of the racks, kind of the OpenRack anyone's, and you look at the construction. And then if you take a look at this one, which is our own rack, there you struggle, you know, for a very substantial rack based on those specs, and we think it will open the door for widest distribution, and it should open the door for a lot more rack than variety and it provides options as well. So this is our rack. Please feel free to take a look at it. We time have tested, and I can hand it to you.
Yep, that's it. Thank you. So that's pretty much the program for today. So I appreciate you guys doing this, and we'll hang on questions I can ask. And we'll see a bunch of you tomorrow.